Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a summer bronzy tutorial using just 10 products, including brushes. So the centerpiece of this look is actually going to be a bronzing and highlighting duo from Lorac called the TANtalizer. Looks like that. It's kind of a big shiny palette. And trying to use as many products in a multitasking way so that you can keep the number of products in your makeup bag small but still get a really polished look. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy this look. The first step in this look is to apply a BB cream. I like to use the Garnier BB cream in light medium, and I use the formula that's for normal to oily skin because I tend to be a little oily. BB creams are a great choice because they're obviously a multitasker. They have an SPF in them and they help blur the just the imperfections in your face without looking really heavy. And that particular BB cream has an SPF of 20, which I really like. And I use it all over my face and under my eyes, so it kind of doubles as a lightweight concealer. Obviously, if you have really dark under eye circles, you might need to use a concealer. That's kind of your preference. So the next step after that is I'm going to use the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Angelfish. This is kind of just a nude shade, a champagne-y nude shade. And I'm going to apply this all over my lids and then just underline my lower lash line with this as well. And this will serve as a kind of a base for the eye products that I'm going to put on. So once you have that eyeliner on, you can tap it out a little bit at the edges, but you don't want to smudge it out too much. It's really just to kind of give the next two products something to adhere to and kind of give them a little extra staying power in the heat. So the next thing we're going to use is the Lorac TANtalizer highlighting and bronzing duo. It has a great matte bronzer and a beautiful champagne shimmery highlighter that are quite nice. And the first of our two brushes, which is just like a regular, this is the Real Techniques domed eyeshadow brush, and we're going to go into the highlighter pan and we're going to actually just apply that all over the lid. So we've just applying that all the way from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone to give it an all-over kind of sheer shimmer brightness to the eye. And then using the same brush, I'm going to go into the bronzer and using like the tip of the brush, I'm going to apply this in the crease. Just to give a little definition to the eye. So sticking with the TANtalizer product, I'm going to switch over to this great little fan brush, and I'm going to just do whatever kind of bronzing I would normally do. Maybe a little in the contour, a little around the face, just really lightly, however you like. So And then I'm also going to use the highlighter on the tops of my cheeks. So you can use as much of that as you want to. That's really personal preference there. I'm not a huge all-over bronzer, but I like to do a little bit of contouring and just to warm up the face a little bit. So next we're going to move on to a little bit of blush, because you still want to have kind of a healthy glow. You could just stop with this, but I think for me, I need a little bit more of a glow. So I'm going to use the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush in Flush, and using the same fan brush, because I don't want a real heavy application. I'm just going to put this just like more on the apples of my cheeks. I'm just going to dust a little bit across the bridge of my nose so I look like maybe I've had a little bit of sun. You want to use a really light hand here. So next up we're just going to give our eyelashes a quick curl and use a little liner. So the liner I'm using today is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in Sabbath. It's one of their new colors, and it is kind of like a purpley blue almost. You know, I had thought about using black, but I think this, and you certainly can use black, but I think this gives it a little bit of fresher look. And I'm just going to tight line my eyes. So I think you can really see I've tight lined this eye, but not this eye. I think it really adds a lot of definition, especially when you have kind of a pale look on your eye. It just gives that lash line a little bit more definition without being like in your face wearing a lot of eyeliner. I tight line my eyes almost every day without exception. Next up I'm going to apply some mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express in Cat Eyes. I really like to use waterproof mascara, especially during the summer, because it helps prevent that transfer. This has a really nice size brush. It's not too big. It's a little bit curved, so it makes application really, really easy. Then I'm going to finish up with the YSL Glossy Stain in number 11, and it's a pretty bright hot pink color. So this is our finished look. I think it's polished without being too overdone. It's a great summertime look, so that you don't have so much on your face that maybe you're going to feel melted by the end of the evening. You're putting a nice bright pop of color on your lips and utilizing that current trend in makeup. And it's a small number of products that if you were traveling would be easy to just travel with that and have a grab-and-go look in your makeup bag. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. And if you have any comments, requests, please leave them in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.